Here's a question for you. Do you notice anything different? Probably not, since it's quite subtle. But anyway, today I want to talk about these new IKEA these LED bulbs, specifically the 1600 lumens ones. Despite what you are seeing right now, I don't have any specific video lights for making my videos. I wish I could afford some YouTuber favorites like the Aputure 120D, but right now it's out of my budget. Although I'm rather tempted to try out those Godox SL60s. Apparently they're quite good. But anyway, I'm kind of getting carried away. For most of my recent videos, I have been using these IKEA LED ledare. But they are not very bright at 1000 lumen. And in fact, let's dive right in and look at the specs and compare. Pause if you need to, but I'll highlight the key differences between the new one and the old one. They both use the E27 screw cap at the end. Obviously, both are LEDs. Price-wise, the old one was £7 or £8 for one versus the new one, which is only costs £7 for two. I too am wondering how can the price tag be this cheap and also bright at the same time. But my guess is that these LED prices have gone down over the years, and I bought the ledare a couple of years ago. In fact, I think they are going out of production anyway. As mentioned, the new ones are 1600 lumens versus 1000. Both are rated at 2700 Kelvin, warm white colors. The old ones are dimmable, whereas the new one isn't. The old one is rated for 25,000 hours of lamp life, whereas the new one is rated at 15,000 hours. Not only that, the CRI is rated at 80 for the new one compared to 90 on the old one. I'm guessing these factors also play a part at the reduced costs that we are seeing. Before I carry on, no, this is not the sponsored video section, don't skip just yet. I just want to quickly mention that don't get confused with the 600 lumen bulbs. They have the same name and only cost £5 for two, so it's even cheaper. So you might be tempted to get those, or you might get confused, but however, they are only rated at 600 lumens, so kind of confusing that these two different products have the same name. So yeah, I just want to point that out. Okay, the two main thing I want to test is brightness, followed by the color difference. Not the color accuracy, since I don't have anything to measure this, and I don't expect much anyway at this price point, so it doesn't matter. Let's take a look at the 1000 lumen first. This will give us a benchmark to work with. The camera settings are on the screen if you are interested, and obviously I'll keep the settings exactly the same between the tests. Moving on to the 1600 lumen bulb, it's immediately clear that it is brighter. However, despite the same rated color temperature, it has shifted towards yellow. I wonder if it's like related to the CRI ratings. But anyway, it's easy to correct with a new custom white balance. So here it is again with a side-by-side comparison. And here you can see on the waveform that it's about 9 to 10 IRE brighter. Not a huge difference, but I'll take it nonetheless. Moving on to the second example, which is my typical in front of camera setup, like what we have now. I have left out the background lights to make it easier to focus on the bulbs instead. As you can see, there is a noticeable jump in brightness between the two. Oddly though, there is a bigger jump if we look at the IRE here, and maybe it's because I left them running a bit longer at this point. Maybe the new bulbs needed some time to sort of reach its full brightness since they're so new. Whilst we're at it, here's a little behind the scenes. As you may have noticed before, I use these two lights to bounce off a cheap white foam board to light my face as my key light. Like I said, I don't have any fancy video lighting. I don't have much space in front of me at my desk, so this is the best I can do at the moment to try and get some diffuse, softer light rather than shining the bulbs directly at my face. Okay, let's wrap up this video. I'm happy with my new purchase. So it was super cheap, a way to give me a little bit of boost in brightness. It's not a lot, but a little bit will help without changing my current setup, even though I want to. And yeah, this also allows me to lower my ISO from 400 to 320 on my camera. Again, not a huge difference, but hopefully this will minimize the chance for video noise a little bit. But anyway, that is all I have for you today. Thank you very much for watching as always, and I'll see you in the next video.